A very good morning, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We continue to give you live updates about what is happening in the nation of South Africa. Remember, election results have started trickling in, and it's quite interesting. Early in the morning, when around less than 1% of the votes had been uploaded, ANC was leading by around 53%. DA was following, and MK was also trailing in provinces like KwaZulu-Natal. But let us take a look on the overall results so far. According to the portal, we have 8.5% right here on the dashboard. 8.5% already counted and already uploaded so far, and ANC is leading by 41.77%. DA is second by 27.52%. EFF is number 3 by 7.72%. The MK effect is being felt at this point in time, 7.54%. So for those who are following this, you can actually see if we are to add 7.54% of the MK to the ANC vote, you can actually see at this point in time that you have +1, that is 42%, plus 7, that is 49%. ANC, there was a great chance that it would be at 49% if the MK effect is to be used. So you can actually see that there is a great significance in terms of understanding what is really happening. The MK effect is in play at this point in time. So these are the results on the dashboard there. And it's interesting to see that South Africa is actually updating the results live. So yes, there are complaints about how things were done by the IEC, but as far as this election is concerned, there is a lot to learn from South Africans. So I believe that our team in Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, failed to do this. They didn't even let people track what was happening. And it's said that that is the situation which we have. It's because people will have their evil intentions at the end of each and every election. But at this point in time, there is a great possibility that people can track what is happening. So these are the results right there. ANC is leading 41.77%. DA is leading, is number 2 by 27.52%. EFF number 3 by 7.72%. This is 8.5% of the votes completed so far. So we have 1,980 districts counted so far out of 23,293 voting districts altogether. So voter turnout so far it's at 2%, and valid votes which were cast are standing at 98.6%. Spoiled are standing at 1.3%. So this is what is happening, and we'll be giving you more updates. If you take a look on the far left there, there is a panel of out-of-country results finder, then downloadable results, which means this system is more credible than any other system you have seen in Zimbabwe so far. So there are so many parties in South Africa, and the majority of them, they are actually trailing from behind. But we need to take a look on something very important. Let us try to see the performance of parties like Action SA, BOSA. At this point in time, BOSA is less than 1%, Action SA less than 1%. So we'll watch and see if these parties are going to improve as the day continues and as the results continue to trickle in. That is very important to note that the elections in South Africa, a lot of people are watching out for these elections, and it's interesting to see what is really happening at this point in time. So there was an early celebration by ANC, particularly ZANU-PF people. You know, ZANU-PF people, they were celebrating Kutano, ANC is leading, this, that. But at this point in time, you can actually see from 53% Yatanga Kumbobuda in the morning when they started counting, it shows that ANC is going down. So we'll continue to be here taking a look kuti patiri kubva pa 8.5% up tichiramba tichifamba tichikwira, what is going to happen, what will be the results in the nation of South Africa. A lot of people, as I said earlier, are looking forward to have a better South Africa, which might end up having a better SADC region, because I always say South Africa is a giant. Remember that the decision to sweep under the carpet the issues at SADC, South Africa is very influential in pushing for that decision to be reached, and it's something concerning. That is the reason why we need change in South Africa. So, as I always say, the MK effect is being felt right here. Jacob Zuma is not going down without a fight. People voted for the MK. We are going to watch and see after the counting of the whole results, who is going to be leading, and it's going to be very interesting. But let us take a look onto the map to try and see what is happening there. This is the map, which is right here. Let us try to bring the map right here for a proper analysis and proper understanding of what is happening. So this is the map which is at the center of the screen. We have ANC in green. So all the green colors there, it's the ANC, which is having those results so far. And when you see yellow, that is DA for you. When you see yellow, that is DA. And when you see purple, that is a VF plus. When you see that blue, which one? That is PA. Do we have it? Yes, it's here. Then when you see another one, which is likely like a purple, I do not know this color, but let me point it right here. This is the MK, and red, this is the EFF. So far, it seems as if the EFF is leading in a very few areas. And EFF is visible in few areas so far. And the MK party as well, so far from the areas which have been announced, there are no MKs, which are many right there. But we can easily see that the ANC, the DA, it seems as if they're trying to maintain their traditional areas, their traditional places. And that is what is happening there. So this is the update, Team Zimbabwe. This is what we have for you at this point in time. We were taking a look on the overall map of this election. So I think we need to have a conclusion so far. We'll continue to come back giving you live updates about what is happening in South Africa. So let us go through again the results. At 8.5% completed in terms of counting, the EFF is at number 3. Number 4 is MK Party. Then number 1, we have ANC. And number 2, we have DA. So it seems as if my system is quite freezing right here. But my network is quite slow, which means I will not be able to quickly show you what I wanted you to see, but it's interesting to see what is happening right. It's here. The ANC is at 41.77%, DA number 2 at 27.52%, EFF number 3 at 7.72%, MK at 7.54%. All other parties, they're trailing behind. So these are the results so far. And I think you will come again in an hour or so to give you latest updates about South African results. It's Kwisisizle Ndlovu. How are you? 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 Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for following us live here in Africa and Beyond Television Network. We are giving you a live updates about the South African election results, and the ANC is leading so far. DA is number 2, EFF number 3, MK number 4, and this is at 8.5%. Remember, these are National Assembly results so far. This is what we have for you, National Assembly results so far. Yes, there is a shift which is trying to happen here. Let us see if there is a shift. I'm seeing figures fluctuating a little bit. We need to see if there is something which is being added to the fold so that we are able to track and see what is really happening in the nation called South Africa. It's interesting to see this is happening. This is a live tracking which we are doing, the team South Africa. This is live tracking of the South African results so far, which means the results which are on the dashboard right now, these are the actual results of the South African election so far. So, as I said, let us end it here, and let us come back to check what is happening in an hour or so. Thank you very much for coming. Keep on subscribing, turn on the notification bell so that you will not miss any update about South African results. Thank you very much for coming.